Hey, how you doing? It is Wednesday, March 11th. Spent the past weekend at San Diego Comic Fest 2020, which was a celebration of the 100th birthdays of Ray Harryhausen. Oh, excuse me. Oh, and Ray Bradbury. A lot of good guests. I think Trina Roberts was there. Roberta Gregory was there. A number of other artists from the early. Donna Barr was there, and so that was kind of cool. They did a thing on looking back at the history of the undergrounds, in particular, women in undergrounds, and how when like Trina was starting out, it really was a not only a boys' club but a misogynist boys club, you know, and women, which is why she and others created books such as women's comics, Tits and Clits, things like that. Both started here in California. That was interesting. Scott Shore, oh, excuse me, was there. He did one panel on romance comics and basically, how silly a lot of those were, but they were historic. Trina Robbins also appeared on a panel discussing those from a more, a female, through the female gaze, going up with those and talking about some of the artists like Matt Baker and others who worked on those books. Lots of panels on Harryhausen, Bradbury, their beginnings, their friendship back in the 30s in L.A., along with fellow fan Forey Ackerman. I hope you're familiar with all three of those gentlemen. And anyway, we're going to go ahead and start these books. And so we're going to start out. I actually put these in alphabetical order by publisher. So we got House of Whispers, number 19, from Sandman Universe imprint from DC. Then the Hill House Comics, overseen by Joe Hill, and this is a Dollhouse. That was Dollhouse number 5. I think there are 6 issues of that. We got Judge Dredd, a 100-page giant. This is a one-shot. It's a reprint of books from like Mega City Zero and Under Siege and a few other more recent books. And apparently there's going to be a new series starting sometime this month that I'm looking forward to. And I'm not sure if it's IDW, but I know someone's going to start doing more reprints. So I'm looking forward to that. We got Reaver, number 7, and this is the Grim After, part 105. Debated getting this, but decided to check it out. This is part of the Marvel Snapshots, and this is overseen by Alex Ross, who does some of the covers. And anyways, this is written by Brennett and with art by Jerry Ordway. And that was cool. Each book goes over one character in Marvel history. We got, this is the Superwoman, Spider-Woman variant cover for Venom 24. And believe, I'm not sure if that's her in her, I don't think that's her new costume. I think that's her classic costume, but still. And I think the new Spider-Woman series starts sometime this month. We got X-Men number 8. It's a cool cover with X-Men being attacked by monsters. We got Immortal Hulk number 32 there with the original Hulk. Can't remember what his name is. I really love this this cover. This is New Mutants number 9. Is that cool or what? I love that. That's really neat. Always love covers that are, really distinct and stand out from other stuff on the shelf like that. We got Punisher number 5. Punisher Soviet number 5. Max Comics. That's kind of cool. I like that cover. All the covers for this book have what do they call it? What's it called? Soviet realism or something like that. The art style. And finally, we got 2 books from Valiant, and both are promoting the Bloodshot film, which is coming out this weekend. We got Ray, number 5, which is really good. Dan Abnett, one of my favorite writers, writes that series, and I recommend that one. And we got Bloodshot number 7, as I said before, except for his powers and part of his backstory. It just has nothing to do with the film with Vin Diesel, but I'm looking forward to the film. I know people are hesitant, but then again, I know people who hated on Venom. I liked Venom. I thought that was a pretty good film. I'm looking forward to the sequel of that. What else is going on? If you go online, you might want to check out the new trailer for Stargirl, which is going to be on the CW and also DC Universe. That looks pretty good. And I think that is it for me. Next Monday, a group of us are going to go see the movie The Hunt, which check out the new trailer on that. It has a different look. And we know that El Presidente doesn't like the concept of the film, which has rich people hunting, which has basically members of the 1% hunting office workers and blue collar types. So. Not that they would ever do such a thing. But anyways, that's it for me now. I don't want to start getting too political. But stay safe. Wash your hands. When we were at Comic Fest this weekend, a lot of elbow bumps and foot bumps. People, touching their boots and their elbows. Or some fist bumps, but nobody seems to be shaking hands. And if you do, be careful. I sympathize for those folks who were unable to go to Emerald City Con this coming weekend, and keeping fingers crossed for Comic-Con. And for those of you who've been keeping track of me here, I've canceled the cruise that I was going to be going on in a couple of months. And I will be flying to see family in Florida, but you know, even you know, even flying is probably taking a chance. Take care of yourself. Be good. Peace out, and I'll see you next week.